This morning, we're joined by Denny Hawkins. We see rivers rising. I know we had earlier flooding issues in Weiser and areas like Vail. Is that now a worry?
Yeah, so we're going to kind of be keeping an eye on it, and that's really kind of the story with what's happening this week is things are going to warm up, which is good for us, you know, more snow in the valleys, but eventually some of the snow levels in the mountains will start to rise, meaning some of that snow is going to start to melt away. So kind of gives you an idea of why they're doing what they're doing on the Boise River, but also goes to show that there are going to be several other rivers that we're going to be keeping our eye on as we head toward later this week.
And the trouble is that we expect the mountains to melt, just not rapidly. Is that correct?
Well, it's unpredictable. You know you can get these systems that come in and make that process more rapid or accelerate it a little bit, and so that's why I think when you can plan to increase the flows on the Boise River safely or to an extent, then it kind of takes away some of the uncertainty that comes with what happens later in the spring. Yeah. Okay. So this will be something we're dealing with over the next few months, I'm sure. Just continual snow melt up in the high country, and we've got a lot of snow that needs to come down through our rivers and reservoirs. So more of this to come. But as we look at our weather headlines, we're just talking snow showers this morning, turning over to rain later with those mild temperatures coming in with a warm front that's approaching. We'll see rising snow levels in the mountains, and again, that kind of leads to flooding concerns. So we nailed it right on the head as far as what we're talking about in our weather headlines. Temperatures this morning in the low to mid 30s here in southwest Idaho, teens and 20s for our mountains. Idaho City at 27 and McCall at 21. We do have a scattering of snow shower activity firing up out there this morning. Most of it off to our east and south, but we are starting to see some spotty snow showers in parts of Ada and Canyon County. So just know it's going to be hit or miss, but we do have the possibility of some snowflakes out there this morning. I don't think much of it should stick, if at all, but just know maybe in the foothills we could see a little bit more lining those areas that are a little bit higher in elevation. On a wider scale, again, we're noticing just kind of this active trend continuing, all of our weather coming in from the west. So this storm is pushing in a lot of moisture to the coastal areas of the Pacific Northwest right now, and a lot of this is going to transition its way in through the Intermountain West and through southwest Idaho too. So there's where our chance of showers comes from, and we're really just looking at unsettled weather over the next couple of days. But that warm front today is key to what's going to be happening for us over the next few. So snow levels today in the mountains will start out about around 4,000 feet. So kind of to put that in perspective, think maybe halfway up Bogus Basin Road or so. So even some of the foothills could see some accumulating snow today. By Wednesday, the snow levels climb another 1,000 feet, and then again for Thursday and Friday. So by that point, we're looking at more around 6,000 feet, maybe the base of Bogus Basin. Some of those areas, ski resorts might see some wet snow at the base there. Below 5,000 feet, though, over the next few days, we're talking 1 to 2 inches of rain, and that's where you get the concern for some low elevation mountain snow melt, which then will lead to rising river levels. We're keeping our eyes on the Malheur River, the Weiser River. Again, we've become familiar with those two in the past, along with the Payette River. And of course, we have the flood warning in effect for the Boise River, where we've been controlling those flows, but where they will approach flood stage as early as today. So timing this out on the future cast, really just going to be looking for periods of rain on and off throughout the next few days. I think after this morning, it will switch over to rain from those snow showers. We'll be done with the snow. Ditch that word for a few days here, at least in the lower valleys of southwest Idaho. We're talking rain today, especially in the afternoon. Could see some pockets of moderate to heavy rainfall at times. I think today looks wetter than tomorrow and possibly even Thursday. Tomorrow, I think overall looking drier, but in the afternoon we could kind of be on the brink of some of that shower activity. Noticing the snow kind of starts to decrease a little bit in the mountains, and we start to see a wintry mix even lining some of our mountain valleys up there near Cascade. Thursday morning and especially Thursday afternoon and evening into Friday, I think we get our next push of some wet weather coming in. So just know that over the next few days it's going to be very unsettled with a chance of showers in the forecast each and every day. Again, today and Friday I think look wettest, but the best thing you'll notice here for us is that temperature jump. We climb 10 degrees between today and tomorrow. Thank you to the warm front there. And then we climb to the upper 50s as we head toward the weekend. We're going to be flirting with 60 on Saturday, staying steady with the upper 50s all the way through next week. But really the unsettled trend continues. We do catch a break, and the models seem to be agreeing on this Saturday morning, catching a break. So